What if the biggest secret of the church isn't about evil spirits or the devil, but about a person or something like a person who can't die? This being is so old that the Vatican made a special place, like a holy jail, not to honor him, but to keep him stuck forever under all their churches and altars. His only crime isn't doing bad things, it's just living forever, being immortal. The story wonders why the church chose to save him in a way, by keeping him alive but buried instead of ending him. And it says maybe he's not a bad guy at all. Maybe he's like a mirror that shows us our own fears and wishes, like wanting to live forever or having power. In a world where religion sometimes hides real truths, who is really the one being punished? The immortal guy or the people who locked him up? Hello, and welcome to a place where we talk about old myths, scary things that people forgot about, and big battles with supernatural stuff. If you enjoy hearing about the hidden parts of these old tales, go ahead and give this a thumbs up and hit that little bell so you get a notice every time we share a new amazing story. Now, the story gets into why the Vatican might be scared of a regular-seeming person more than the Prince of Hell. It paints a picture of secret rooms in the Vatican where old books are kept. A modern-day researcher, like a smart person studying history, is looking at an ancient book. It hints that the original vampire, called the Lord of the Undead, is locked in holy underground rooms. This idea opens up a big, scary feeling, like the whole universe is full of dread. The room is dark, with candles making shadows on big old books bound in leather. The scholar thinks about what a historian named Dorothy Ivy said, that the church made vampire stories seem real by calling them tools of the devil, not to get rid of them, but to use the fear to control people. Even in the famous book Dracula by Bram Stoker, a character named Van Helsing uses holy things to fight vampires. People carried holy water and special bread from church as protection, not because it's magic, but because it calls on God to shield them from evil. It's like faith is a weapon against the dark. The air in the room smells like old paper and church incense. The high ceilings with pointy arches look like they're laughing at her, as if the painted saints know she's finding something forbidden. A little wind moves dust on notes written in the edges of the pages like ghosts warning her. Above her are painted walls with religious pictures, but she ignores the angels. She's focused on scary Latin words and rough drawings of demons with bat wings. In the dim light, everything she does feels wrong, like against God. Turning a page is like opening a grave. The quiet is so heavy that studying feels like a bad dream. She thinks about this ancient vampire, as old as the curse on Cain from the Bible, wrapped in stories from old Europe and even ancient Rome. Maybe a Roman soldier once felt scared when graves opened, or an emperor before Jesus knew about blood-drinking creatures. She gets chills, not just from the idea of wanting blood, but how lonely it must be to live forever. All those years wandering alone make her think about how people secretly want to be immortal and powerful too. By the candle, she feels connected to this monster. Maybe his life started with love, and love went wrong and changed him. She feels sorry for him and almost forgets to be afraid. She imagines him as beautiful, stuck in time, pretty, but dangerous. For a second, she feels sad and interested at the same time. But then the candle shakes, reminding her this isn't a nice love story, it's a curse. Love turned bad. Right there, between being afraid and wanting to know more, it's hard to tell who's chasing who. The story asks big questions. If someone gives a soul endless life, what happens to being human? A poet named Dante said love lasts after death, but would love keep a vampire like a person, or trap him in bad legends forever? Could he find love again? Maybe in some old castle, a woman is still waiting for him. As it gets dark outside, one question hangs in the air. What real old evil is the Vatican fighting, and is it worse than the devil? Every page she turns whispers more secrets. What special holy object or ceremony could trap someone who can't die? The story asks you to share your ideas and comments. What object do you think it is? In the dim room, one thing seems true. Some secrets should stay hidden under stone and prayers. Then it shifts to a poetic part. By starlight, the teller traces words. The church is gripped by a very old fear, older than their religion. What did they give up to trap him? They see only endless hunger in him, like an echo through time. In a quiet underground room, under heavy statues of saints, his cold eyes open only to dream of blood. He's sealed under a big church by holy objects and a name no one says. He waits, listening. Is he the devil we know, or something darker we ignore? Maybe both. The night shakes, and we shake too, alone in doubt. The wind moans like a sad song against old Vatican stones. Thunder booms high up, shaking painted ceilings and making weird shadows in a room where cardinals, high church leaders, sit in a circle. They don't move much, just their eyes, watching the candle shake, wondering if it's the light or their belief that's weak. Deep under the Pope's rooms, away from people, the church keeps its real holy thing: fear. Not of Satan or wrong beliefs, but of something older, colder, closer. Something the Bible won't name out loud. The oldest cardinal stands, his voice shaking. "We have caged a God who drinks from men," he says. "We called him demon, monster, devil, but is that his name or what we made up?" The room gets quiet and heavy. Incense smells strong, but it doesn't hide old guilt or remembered screams from behind walls. An old monk steps out, holding a rolled paper sealed with wax. He breaks it, and everyone holds their breath. "It's from the Balkans," he says roughly. It talks about a prince who impaled people, Vlad, called Dracula, a man who became a legend bigger than a man. The church made his killing seem like God's justice, feeding the story, giving it life and shape. Another leader flips through an old book, scared. "Dracula was Catholic," he whispers, "a fighter for the cross. But his faith drank from the same cup it hated. If he spilled blood for God, what did we make holy?" The room feels touched by something invisible. A young cardinal speaks. "The Bible talks about coming back to life and living forever. But what if we got it wrong? What if the comeback we fear isn't Jesus, but his?" They look at a fancy altar in the middle, over a seal with strange marks, not in Latin, something older. Iron nails, white ash, a cross turned upside down then right again, not fully good or bad, but ancient. They tried everything to hold him: the spear that stabbed Jesus, Peter's skull, bones and cloth soaked with saint blood, even a piece of an angel's wing turned black in fire, all to press down what they don't get. Tradition says vampires can't go into holy places, but this one is locked inside. Is that God's protection, or the church's big mistake? Lightning hits again, cracking a carved angel, a wing falling with a hard sound. The quiet after is louder than the storm. A leader whispers, "Did we lock this evil with faith, or just put off its hunger?" The room gets colder from realizing they might be praying for time, not saving. Outside, the storm mixes the sky. Inside, they stare at the seal, some crying. One kneels and prays, not in Latin, but from the heart, full of old fear. The story turns to you. Would you keep him locked? Would you trust your jail or your fear? If a lie was the only thing keeping the world safe from dark, would you keep the lie or let truth out? In those halls, they felt shakes from themselves, not hell. They built holy places but put a demon in the center. Their hands, marked by blessings and blood, ask if the church became a cage for horror. They locked him with objects and prayers, but who locks the guilt or quiets whispers? Marble angels cry wax tears, quiet roars in the underground where he waits. Each cross feels weak as hope. They wonder if God tests them or they test God. In candlelight, they pray to save the world from coming judgment only shadows know. The wind in Rome carries secrets, but tonight it's a warning. Under a forgotten chapel in the old graveyard part of the Vatican, an old priest who investigates things kneels alone. The floor is colder than death. In front of him is an oak box tied with iron, not a holy thing, a grave. He was told it's sealed with church rites and promises never to open, but new ideas have come even to the church, and doubt whispers like a bug. Can something break both nature and Bible rules? Can it live without air? He lights a candle with shaky hands and the flame pulls back like it doesn't want to show what's there. A lead sheet has Vatican marks in quick carved Latin. Warnings, unspoken names, blood rites once hated, now called safety steps. He's opened saint graves, checked heretic bones, cut apart miracles with tools and reason, but this isn't saint or sinner, it's the church's hidden sadness. He says Bible words from memory, voice dry. The light shines in dark, but the dark doesn't run, it watches. He's read about bodies that don't rot, buried with rocks and mouths. He laughed at people's staking hearts, old beliefs, he thought, until now. How can a body from long ago still pulse under wood? What beats if no soul? What blood if no God? The church said even devil can't give new life, but here in holy dirt is a thing unchanged by time, rot, or death. His fingers touch the box, it's warm, too warm, like whispering. He pulls back, then gets mad, not faithful. "What are you?" he asks quietly. Wind blows out candles through colored glass. Room dims like hell breathing, but he stays. In the metal reflection, he sees an old man who spent life quieting monsters. But the monster lived. He rotted, wife dead, youth gone, faith weak. Is the thing more damned than him? He thinks of endless years, lonely as seas. Hunger not just blood, but purpose. Living forever is in peace, it's repeat. He puts ear to lid, nothing, then a groan, not wood, wind, but something remembering speech. What would you do hearing that? Open? Beg truth or mercy? He steps back, heart loud, shaking light. He holds cross but doesn't believe it saves. Is it weapon or of kid's blanket? Lid moves, air escapes. Not rot smell, like winter, old, endless. Eyes not glowing red, wet, shining. Eyes that saw empires fall, meaning rot. They look without mad or hunger, just knowing. Soul to soul, both trapped by time. Then he knows worse than death. Church didn't beat evil, it joined it. He opened saint and bad guy graves, but not this impossible. Guilt or God let him. Candle shakes scared. Then he sees eyes older than Rome, full of hunger and sad. Dreams of forever are dust when facing his. Whose monster? Him with thousand deaths or church playing God, caging under Peter's city? The underground hall of under St. Peter's Church is colder than Paris bone places, heavy not with skeletons but old choices and scared prayers. A woman goes down spiral stairs alone, steps echoing through years of hiding. Stones worn by praying monks and quiet crying leaders. At bottom, a big iron ash door with old carving, no known start. Snake-eating tail around cross, not new life, endless jail. Not gold, burned in like mark on skin. She touches, cold, bites like snake tooth. Behind is truth church fears more than wrong. Secret too holy to bless, too bad to kill. What's a holy place if not hide spot for what you can't face? Her heart beats louder than bells above. Not for good people, for bad. Warning wolves, not sheep. She goes in. Room big, empty, choking. No lights, holy things. Stone table, iron spike. It should be there. The tie, anchor, hold thing. Gone. Wind like breath in confession, smell old dust. Wine. Sorry. She stands still like moving weight stones. Quiet so full it presses chest. Heartbeat like hammer. What did they let out? Not just creature, question can ever be locked. She recalls banned writings. Vampire blood, not just want, it's pass on. Blood, first promise, older than church bread, Rome. If church drinks blood for holy, what of one whose blood break holy? Did they bury to save the world or church from truth? She turns. Walls of carvings from memory, angels look away as priest guard unnamed box. Not Bible words, quiet. Always prison, not grave. Grave waits new life. Prison waits sorry. But he sorry for nothing. Now gone. Absence scarier than there, like unsaid scream. Ghost not haunting but watching. Vatican kept him centuries, building stories while hiding name. First dark saint or heaven's last error. She pictures him in crowds, not teeth. Eyes of long life, knowing sins by first names, hearing Latin lies, forgiving none. Could he pass her in the street, hidden, watching from paper eyes? If thing gone, relic broke, only story holds him. Stories break easy. An empty room, she weak too. Rumble under feet, from below or her. She holds cross from dead teacher, feels like paper. On table shine, not jam holy. Drop of blood, fresh, warm. She backs, breath stuck like last pray word. Outside bells toll. Not Rome's but from inside, conscience call, not worship see. What do you do? Gates open, confess, run, or follow? The light shakes as fingers wait on wood. What comes past right? Mercy or crazy bond broke? Above bells midnight. Who rings for damned? Night falls on Rome like black paint. Rain blurs saint glass faces, thunder like far judge. In chapel angels watch frozen. Under, older than wings, she enters wet, holding worn cross, not faith. Memory. In the middle, on floor, kissed by leaders and poor, he waits. Kneeling vampire lord, still a statue. But head up, not stone, sorrow. Eyes like old moons meet hers, not hunger. Weight of thousand dead loves, no peace. Voice from years, soft. Shamed, tired. I remember city, no domes. Gods bled like men, feared storms for quiet after. She quiet, grips cross like thorn. Trust, believe thing legends fear, now kneels in her weak faith shadow. He gives silver bottle, not blood, poison memory. She takes, warmth fills, feels images. Boy long ago guarding Rome, loved, betrayed, cursed by church family for rewritten horror. Not choose night, night chose. Made monster, church feared unnamed. Tears not for him, her alone. Wander rebel, understudy right. Faith blurs. Church servant or both left. You call immortal, not no mean. Not life denied death. Lightning, painting moves, Adam reach God, always close. She recalls teaching, silver, salt, holy water weapons. None save from the truth she feels. Feeling part curse. He reaches, not bad offer. Strike if must, not church, fear, mercy if. She gets it, not light dark choice, test compassion. Looks at hidden stake, ready. End him, should, would you? Midnight bells like coffin nails, angels cry paint, floor hums destiny. She closes eyes, presses cross lips, prays, let for love, not rule. Lightning eats chapel. Faded, he gone, no blood, cry. Breath echo like ghost kiss forever. Bottle at feet. Inside note shaky ink. Tell waited, not forgive, understand. She presses cross, feels oath. Thunder confess, angels see. One beat, candle dies, gone. Blood life, love forever. Quiet, some can't kill, only carry. She carry him in ache, faith, flesh. Dawn comes over Rome roofs, not warm, new life. Pale, truth, no care. Vatican stones shine dew, or sweat from load. Chapel heart only echoes. Dagger on marble, catches sun like blame. Beside scholar leans wall, breathes like 100 years night. Eyes open, see nothing, everything. Gone, not sent away, killed, gone. Thoughts slip before tell. Present stays air, unseen sure like a faint funeral smell. Touches floor, warm, forever, paused whisper. Not revenge, mad, mercy. Was that? Kill wait? Make up unsaid? Vatican saw more secrets than any. No right, ink. Only quiet seals, stone right, nothing lie. But something, her world. Church long ago wore rules, hide fear. Not kill beast, deal, hold relic oath. Knew what she knows, not monster mirror. Close soul show cracks under gold good. Bore forever, not gift, punish. Freed compassion and walks world, not ready eyes. She stands slow. Body hurts. Not fight. No. Hard truth, church feared, undying man, not dark. Remind own sown. Outside people come. Laugh, photo, touch stone. No understand. Under feet truth sleeps or walks. She sun, first cold, day warm, not a race night show. What if holy, not no shadow, choose, hold, no give up? What if devil church fear most, can't beat, once blessed? Story no tell church, no priest name. Question echoes louder, talk. Answered choice, mercy act. Look fear, choose understand. Vatican bury as always. Under stone shift, not seal break. Quiet demand here. Quiet, all listen. Truths not save, change. End. Question open. Legends real, what do you do? Run dark or walk shadows? Blood life, teach death. Alone forever, each face time gone.